Hello and welcome. Right, I am going to time-lapse this because there's going to be a lot of jogging around. I'm not sure if when we load this, I think we're going to need to load this onto the train when we call it, which means I'm going to need this both ends. So yeah, so I'm going to have to, yeah, I had a lot of practice on this on Agres, so if we're clever, we should be able to do that and then push it to the next set. And really then get all four. I don't know whether the weight is big enough to actually do this. I'm not sure as well if I've actually got, it just coats teeters on the edge, really, and literally teetering. I don't know how that is teetering actually, because it really is. There's more, it's weight, it's not weight. It's 8,000 litres, but if you remember, it's 450 kilograms per one, which is 1.2 tonnes, really. But it is still struggling. It is sort of skipping a little bit as I lift it, so he is about there. So it's a good job it isn't that heavy. Right, trying to think how we're going to do this. I think we're going to have to follow this, because I do. Yeah, the other thing is, it's not going to. It's not that heavy. Yeah, if it was heavy, it really would struggle with that. Right, let's grab that at the back. I was going to say I'm going to time-lapse it, but if we're pushing, so I'll say, obviously from day one, this used to take me hours on Horbelleron, because obviously you've got just the traditional proper thing, and the mechanics were quite awful at the very beginning. It really was quite nasty. And then we're going to need to go for the middle two, not the end one. That's on its own, really. Yeah, we could have just pushed that. Ooh, yeah, no, we need to push. Yeah, this is going to be messy now. Not really. No, it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, it does just skip a little. Yeah, as it's balancing sort of thing. Ooh, yeah. We need to keep it low. It's only there even with that, so it just goes to show the lifting capability of this is not terribly fantastic, but then we knew that really, and our cans are not that heavy, so we're alright. What we want this will do is brown until we can really do better than we are doing at present. So we really are. I've got to be honest, this reminds me of Lapacho, where I was really trying not, because it's so easy on a start from scratch to be a spendthrift and think, I really need that tractor. You don't. You can manage. I mean, like this, it's driving me crazy. It's 17 miles an hour, but you can do it. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, you really do require a bit of discipline, and that's not. Yeah, I'm not very good at that. I'm really not. But yeah, it is true. I think the pusher. I think I've got to get a little bit more used to this. It would be very useful. I don't think I've done the right one, and it is true. The other thing I'm going to say is with the multi-fruit, we really could do with the money, and I thought, why am I having storage when that store's all we need? So do you know something? We lose half of its value straight away. Right, we're gonna leave it. We are not prepared to lose enough. And also, I suppose it's one of those situations where that you make the decision and it's a start from scratch and it's supposed to be a challenge. Now I realised the initial one that was a mechanics issue, where it didn't make much sense as keeping that, because it really didn't have the one thing that you really wanted it to, and that really wasn't down to. It's just down to the premium pack. It's a glitch in the game, and not something that should be like that. Now, if we do the pusher, I've got to get this right. If I start to knock these right, now a sensible person would have stuck the straps on this already. Which just goes to prove that I'm not so sensible as I claim. Right, strap, and yeah, I know they're uneven. I do, but it is what it is. There's the price to be paid, and if you want perfection, it's going to take a long time, really. We need to get these to get 4 at a time, so we've got to be careful not to bash things around. And we really could do with strapping the first 2 straight away. We can also double stack as well, and then push that straight back to level those up ish. Now that worked better than I thought, actually. That was a bit of a fluke, though, and it was not down to skill. But I'll take what I can. Definitely. Right, now then remember, yeah, this just skip around a little. It's more about the angle I'm loading at, really. I was thinking about this as I was pulling up with the tractor, thinking, I still don't understand this very well. The best way, Mr. Silly Pete. Now, why am I gonna say I'm not? Mr. Silly Pete always gets his angles right for this type of thing. But then again, he hasn't been playing the game for an awful long time, so I suppose to compare yourself to a grandmaster is probably a mistake, really. The trouble is about bashing into things like that is you don't have to waste space when you do things like this. I think we need to do 2 this time, and then another 2 because we've got a bit of space in the middle, and we've also got that first section where we can do this. So that probably is not a bad idea. Stick that, but it is true, this is an awful lot quicker than Horbella, and when I had to do my sugar, that was a nightmare. You make one mistake and it knocks it around, and then it costs you another 10 minutes. Used to take about 45 minutes to actually load, and that's why I time-lapsed it, because it just was so... I mean, I was awful. I'm still terrible now, but I was even more awful back then. Yeah. Again, that's because of angle. If we pull like that and try to do the same angle, we shouldn't be too far off. It's not quite the same angle, but I think it'll stack. Right, so 2 more in the middle. Can we go 3 high? Are we allowed to? The straps will do that, but we could really go for a 4 and stick it straight in the middle, because this really is going to take some time. It is. Yeah, I mean, as in we've got to make the most of each journey. That's really my point. So we then use that as a battering ram to level that off. Should, if we're fortunate and we do it right, actually manage to get all 4 again. Now this is the important one as well. This is the triple soup in here, 4 tons of it, so 4 litres, 4,000 litres, yeah, it's not tons. Yeah, I've got to get better at that. And then I don't think we can fit them in the middle, no, because of how badly I've stacked that. So we'll have to go on the back set, I think. Just tell when it's a little bit overbalanced, a little bit. Yeah, it really does not like. Right, I think that is okay. Fantastic. If we just stick this on follow, because I think, now then this is the weakness of this tool, remember? It is, actually. I am speaking truth. It is true, actually. I had not thought of that. Yeah, because we're going to be literally stacking these. This is going to be difficult for us to do with this particular tool. So a sensible person would really not take this with him, but actually take now. Then I have a long time ago on what was it called? That absolutely fantastic American map that I did. Rogue River Valley. Now that map maker is bowing out, and he's made 3 or 4 maps. I can't remember his name. Yeah, he said it's the one that he's just done is probably going to be his last one. I love Rogue River Valley. It was just a little bit too easy to make a lot of money. Yeah, I always say this: you've got to play the map, and I did play the map, and I actually did very well because I played the map. So it's not quite as cut and dry as I'm making it sound. But on that, I did find an amazing tool, a standard one without. We could go AGM, but yeah, we've not got the cash. Yeah, it does not work well with a normal one other than the its actual the AGM pack. So because of that, there is another tool, and I don't know where it is, which is why I'm travelling all the way down here. Is it in this? Oh, I think it is, but it could be in telehandler, and you're allowed to adapt it as well. Ooh, that has changed somewhat. Oh no, it's Massey Ferguson Small Classics by Peter J. Actually, that came with the pack. No, not the MX. Pilot foot with hydraulic grab. Huh. So sort of straps without being straps. Just single though. I haven't actually seen that. I mean, I loaded the pack the other day. That I'm yeah. I think it's in telehandlers. It is. It was a telehandler I had at the time. I'm not sure. We could have an adapter, but I hate adapters. Yeah, with a passion. Yeah, they make it all floppy. The tool waggles around and doesn't really like the adapters. Although I haven't tried all adapters, so. Nope. Ah, there we go. Ah, you can. Brilliant. Yes. Right, okay, fantastic. Let's grab that. Yeah, it is a beaut, or it was last time I used it for this type of thing. So I must remember that's in telehandlers for when you're doing things properly, and also obviously doubles. I will time lapse this though, because I'm not terribly good at these, really not. So we're going to send this down ahead, and then we're going to like literally grab the trailer and let's do sibs. Yeah, this has got some fantastic ability to sort of like go ghost like when it's needed. Now, obviously none of them are perfect at that, but it is really good. Of all the ones I've used, this one was a bit special. I said that at the time. So right, so let's send that down to here. Let's see if you're going. You are instantly going. That is amazing. I think we've stacked everything we have. Let's take this. Now, it might not be necessary, but I would hate to get all the way down there, and it is necessary. Now, we're going to go cross-country, because I want to find a sneaky way. Yeah. And I realise it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for this, really. That is a lot of tonnage, even. It's not actually. No. 6.3 total 7.2 tons. So tonnage-wise, it really isn't. There is quite a lot of that, though. I am right. I really don't know how to handle it, because our little trailer, although it should actually do it, it isn't actually doing it. So be careful. Don't do any spinning around corners. Yeah, no, I do think I'm actually heading roughly in the right direction, and we may, in the distance, start to see a building at some point soon. Aha, I can see a little. Yeah, it's amazing how the things just begin to pop. I can see a sign in the distance. And I can see a car. Yeah, and I can see the road. The links around. Aha, I can see the big road now. I don't know which way we're heading. Aha, I'm actually too far to the right. But yeah, this is better than. Oh, be careful. Yeah, no, there probably is a cross-country way, but I'm not really sure with your big load of stuff that's a really wise decision to actually dart across one of the bridges. But I can't pretend I didn't see that. I saw a glimmer of gold. Oh, is it fool's gold? No, it is really gold. Wow. Yeah, so it was amazing. I saw that, and then I looked down, and there was some gold glinting in this, and I thought, oh no, it wasn't real. But it really was. Fantastic. Some amazing things in here. Really are. Yeah, so wow, that was unexpected. And very welcome, I might add. Yeah, I'm obviously they've been gold as well. It is really fantastic that it does, gold is a colour, a bit like the pink animals. I love looking for the pink animals. Oh, we just missed the train. Oh, our work is still coming. It's definitely something that's, and if it's still on the map, we're arriving at pretty much the same time, and he went the long way. Let's grab. I do love doing that, jumping out when where is by train? I think we're rent. That's it. I think it will return if it's not left the map. It will return. Now then, we need. That's a. Oh no, these are productions though. You have to load it direct onto the train. That's what I'm saying. So where does the train? I think it's here. Let's have a look on the map. We may or may not be lucky. Where are you going? Oh, I think it got off the map. Oh no, it's coming. Now that might look like a proper loading thing higher up. It's a long way though. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this. I think we're going to need to bring this, which is the best way to load. I don't think there's a lot in it really. This is not really the bestest places for us to load or unload. Probably best to stick this here, sort of straight-ish, and let that grab. Then we need to, yeah, here we go. We need to grab that train and grab the freight thingy-majig. Oh, now that is a point. Are you sure this... Okay. No, wrong way. Has he got a car like that? Not sure. Surely it's got to have. Have Giants made it a little easier? As in like, oh no, there is one, I can see it. Look to be about right. Now we're against the clock, we really are. But I'm not going to cheat and turn time down, because it doesn't work like that anyway, does it? I don't think. Right, let's get loaded. I am going to go into a time lapse though, as already stated, because yeah, I am terrible at this. So I'm going to say my words. Oh, well done, Mr. Smith, that is about right. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Apologies for that. That is pretty awful. It didn't go. Yeah, it is amazing. Practice makes perfect, isn't it? Really, to be honest. And I know if you do them the wrong way around, these are sort of the really good though for saying, right, let's send this back, and like with the other one, and hope that it does well. That's usually means it's booked in something. It's usually unreachable one is the one you don't want to see. Yeah, and it's going to travel the roadway anyway, so we may as well set this going whilst we take the... how far did you get? Oh, you really are stuck. You really have gone off the road. Not terribly good. Okay. Huh? Oh, it's because there's one already in the way. Yeah, I think... Let's try doing it to there. And we will grab the other one that's stuck. Yeah, terribly bad driving. I would imagine it clocked something and had lost all sense of direction. I think this is the right way. It is. Not, you know, we're not far off. Yeah, let's run this back. I was thinking we could, but we are paying for a train, Mr. Smith. So do you know something? I think we really ought to get back whilst, yeah, that was a little bit silly, really. Yeah. I think we will jump back to... now they're going down a road, so that's a little bit different. Okay. Well, let's see how we do. I'm hoping that this doesn't rob us. Yeah, always a journey of discovery. The very first time you do anything on a map, especially at the beginning when, like, I mean, yeah, the cycles are wrong, definitely. I was checking and editing and I was thinking, you've got it right. Unless they've split the way that things happen, then really, just checking for golden apples. Never know. Sure, I saw glint then. Yeah, it is. It's always a journey of discovery at the beginning. About to get kicked off. And yeah. Oh, okay, yes. Oh, what? No, it obviously wasn't strapped perfectly. Oh, no, of course, you would you believe it? It's parsnip soup, actually. It isn't the triples. That was actually a lot better than I thought. 80 odd grand. You know what this means? We could afford the tractor if it's still there. I know in some ways there's more important things to actually buy, but in other ways there aren't. So I'm going to do it before I actually chicken out and think. So we've got a bit of a nest egg here. We have. Oh wow! Right on the edge of the map as well. That's a little bit naughty. Yeah, we'll. Now I'm going to switch super strength on because yeah, we really. No, that is the point. No, it stays on whilst you. If you walk through the. Oh, well, that answers my question. Apologies for that. Very rarely, I think I've only ever used super strength a couple of times, but if there's a time to use super strength, that really is it. Yeah, I mean, we really can't afford not to have our products. Do we have to return rent? No, that's yeah. Just check. No, it is. It resets it when it goes off the map. So we're about at what we were because we bought a tractor. Right. Okay then. I suppose we could. Because we're so absolute. Oh no, we have actually got a contract to do, but we are here. It would be silly and very churlish not to go a little bit of treasure hunting, being as we're here. I did say I wasn't going to go out of the way to treasure hunt, but I don't mind actually treasure hunting when we're actually at a place. Besides which, we don't think we've actually visited this either. So 2 birds, 1 stone. And I'm not going to use... Yeah, I realise that really you could cheat by using the bird's eye view thing where you literally look and use the thing. That would be sort of a bit... I mean, you could do it on your own, but I think it'd be highly irregular for me to do that. But if we do see anything high, we can at least lift our forks quite high, which is quite amazing. I haven't seen anything high yet, though. You can still use your vantage points a little bit, can't you, really, to do things like that. Oh, I see it. I do. I can't pretend I don't. I do see it. Gold is a beautiful colour to actually see, because it's not something you see very often. There could be two, but I think I'm not going to press my luck. We're just going to go. That's quite amazing. We've got 15,000 when we literally, we were destitute, but we have got 3 tractors, and that is a bit of a beaut of a tractor. Oh, I thought we were only going for things. Wasn't I? Import. That one's got to be classed as an import. I've got to pay more attention though I did say that. I really did. Now this is one of those things where often actually keep things in there, but they're not going to do that every single time. Yeah, on almost all of them there's a little recess where there's an animal or something like that on quite a few maps. But no, it isn't. We are going to have a quick look in every nook and cranny, because that would be a foolish person. You see? He who dares wins. That is the truth of the matter. I can't see there being more than 2, but thoroughness. We've just been through here. We have. I think 2 is... Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time. That's fantastic. A very nice little haul. No, we can't. No. Yeah. Amazing. It is amazing. It is, but we're not. I'm going to stick to my guns. We're not going to do like, we're going to look obviously, but we're not. Right, so this was right close to home as well. Yeah, the one thing I am going to say, the one field I am determined to have now that this is the Let's Play, as in this is the start from scratch and this is the only Let's Play on Zielonka, I am determined to buy the field to the left of us now, 57, that also has a lot of ground that you need to do yourself. It's going to make a beautiful thing. It's got a fantastic bonus. So yes. Right. Really, we've got a lot of work to do over the abandoned ship. Right there. So we've got these fantastic forks for doing the unloading section and the loading as well. Mind you, we don't really need to do that. We should have left those down there. We should have done it. It's only really for unloading. Big backhander is a beaut. Although I suppose practice makes perfect. Is that not true? It is. We now have a faster tractor, although I've got to be honest, I always class 26 miles an hour as quite fast. I do. It's it's a 24 actually. I thought it was 26. I'm sure this does 26 at full pelt. Right, then we have a contract to do, and I think we're going to go with this like, we could try our new tractor out. We could repair it, because this little thing, I would imagine, is fairly hefty. And probably could, now I don't know if it's got, I would imagine not. I don't imagine this can have, but it is a bit of a beast. 11.5 tons, so we could actually put a proper box on the front, but we can check. It would be well worth getting, because we've already got the front loader. I don't think it will have though. No, it's big, isn't it? And it is EU, so do you know something? That's what we're going to do. 305 horsepower. So we've gone from having very little horses to having a lot of horses. Yeah, so we shall be looking for a front box, really, for this. We can go with the, there's the MX pack. That's $2,500, and that is only thing is with the MX pack, although I think if you're going to use it as a dedicated box for the front, it doesn't really matter about. I think you just would have one. Yeah, I always thought about this and caught fun. I use the MX pack. I mean, we could really use the Samurai and convert that for particularly that particular type, being as we've got the Tremmy. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think we'll drop you down here. I think that's not a bad idea. I think we will. I know it's a little bit big. Yeah, it is 3.5 tons, but if anything can get away with it, probably would be the John Deere. The weight. I don't like doing this though. No, I don't, because no, but it has got the 3 points, and it is a little bit on the. I always said this. It's quite small, but it's the tonnage. It's 3.5 tons, really. Whereas all of the front boxes that are supposed to be front boxes, they are all like 2 tons. So, do we do this? How much is this worth if we traded it in as a partial? I don't think it's probably worth an awful lot. And it is still the only bucket that we've actually got. So if we're going to do this, I think we'll literally keep this as it was intended. Yeah, there are a few boxes. I can't remember what. Yeah, whether they actually work. Now, did we go across the road? We did. I know I could run across, but... Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the boxes. Yeah, there are some that we could lease and see if they actually work and then swap them over. If not, I think this is a fertiliser contract, isn't it? No, it was liming. But we'll double check. It's a long way to go to... it is liming. Right, let's get this done, because then we can... Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.